Hi, I'm Hema with Divaso, and in this part of the medical devices ERP, we are going to talk about the different software options, the pricing and implementation timelines for a medical device ERP. And if you are in this industry, whether you are a medical device manufacturer or a medical device distributor or a medical device rental provider, any of these business types, this video will show you what are the different ERP options available for you to take advantage of and how does the pricing and implementation work. Okay, let's begin. When it comes to software options, one of the things I really think about is that a generic ERP doesn't really work for complex industries like the medical devices industry, and be it the dairy industry, or be it the meat processing industry, or be it any other food and beverage industry, or any other complex industry for that matter. A generic ERP system doesn't really work wonders for the business because they lack the industry depth. When it comes to the medical devices industry, you need strong compliance. So generic ERPs, they lack the depth, compliance support, and flexibility the industry demands, whether you manufacture, distribute, or rent. So you need a system which actually coexists with your business, which understands your business, and which can actually help, which can actually fit into your business, right? So that's why you need a purpose-built solution with the right foundation. So here are a few things that you really have to consider when you're trying to go for an ERP that fits your business solution. So the first one is your industry configured solutions. Generic systems, they need too much tweaking to even get started. For example, a medical device manufacturer needs UDI tracking, revision control, calibration logs, and device history records, not just some generic style code units or inventory pins. So that's why we deliver pre-configured ERP solutions tailored to meet the medical device expectations, the medical device workflows, and saving months of implementation and reducing risk from day one. And then you need an all-in-one integration. If your sales, inventory, production, field service, and finance systems, if they're all scattered, you're creating silos and missing opportunities. Maybe let's say a distributor sells a class 2 orthopedic device, but the warehouse ships an outdated revision because the production and sales weren't synced. A unified ERP connects the dots from sales orders to lot specific inventory, from service warranties to complaint tracking, so your operation moves as one. And then you need flexibility for code customization. Many ERPs, they lock you into rigid processes that don't fit medical devices. But growth and compliance, they require adaptability. You may need different workflows for IFU handling, labeling by geography, or rental asset tracking for hospitals. Off the shelf ERPs, they weren't built for that. We work with platforms that allow custom logic, data fields, and workflows without compromising system integrity. And then the ERP needs to be mobile ready because this is really, really important with the advent of a lot of things becoming mobile ready. Your field teams, your quality inspectors, and service techs, they all need a mobile ready system because they can't be chained to desktops all day. We worked with one of the clients from the industry and they equipped their clean room teams with mobile tablets for QA and batch sign-offs. So this reduced their deviation errors and improved audit readiness. So warehouse and service staff, they can also scan serials on the go, syncing in real time with ERP for full traceability, right? And then it has to be secure and scalable. Modern ERPs are cloud native, offering secure FDA or ISO compliant infrastructure, high performance, and scalability. You get real time access, backups, audit trials, and multi site visibility without maintaining on premise servers or patching outdated software. At Jivaso, we work with top tier ERP providers, and based on our industry research and experience, we recommend Odoo or Syspro for the medical devices industry, depending on your business needs and operational complexity. Both platforms, they offer robust functionality to manage your end-to-end operations without breaking the bank. So there are some nuances which make them unique too. While Odoo offers broad functionality and high flexibility for customization, Syspro delivers out-of-the-box capabilities tailored for complex manufacturing environments. So both systems come with fully integrated modules for sales, inventory, purchasing, accounting, and more. This gives you complete visibility and control. And we also work with other ERP vendors that serve the industry. So if you are exploring options and want a detailed objective comparison, feel free to book a free consultation with a Jivaso ERP expert. What does that process look like? What is an ERP selection process? The right fit of an ERP depends on your business size, operational complexity, and budget. And we are here to guide you through that decision with confidence. So we start with a quick discovery call just to understand your business structure, your goals, and where things aren't working today. And next, we help you draft a scope of work, a simple working document that outlines your key processes, the features you need, and what really matters to your team. This becomes the foundation for everything that follows after this. And then we move into high level demos. We'll show you the ERP systems that align with your size and industry. And these demos aren't sales pitches. They are just here to help you see what's possible and what are the leverages that you get when you have the perfect ERP. And after that, we have a guided comparative evaluation. We don't just match features here. We do a full gap analysis, identifying what works out of the box and flagging anything that might need customization for your business type. And from there, we run department level workshops. We talk to departments like operations, finance, sales, warehouse, whoever needs to be a part of that conversation, and make sure their voices are reflected in the plan, because ERP is not something that's specific to one department. When an ERP is implemented in a company, it means that so many departments, a significant portion of the company is going to be integrated with that system, and we need everybody's buy-in and everybody's okay to get the plan going. I've seen plans where I've seen instances where an ERP did not really go well because they did not have the buy-in or a good to go from the other departments. And then once we're aligned on this, we move into a proof of concept demo. So this is where you see your specific workflows in action. This is where things get real and you can validate how the system handles your day-to-day functions. With the fit confirmed, we present clear pricing and answer any final questions that you might have around cost or support or integrations and long-term ownership. And finally, once you're ready, we move to contract sign-off and kickoff. So the roles are defined here, timelines are clear, and we hit the ground running with momentum and alignment from day one. And this is how the entire ERP selection process looks like. So, how does the pricing work? When it comes to the ERP, there are three major cost buckets. First, we have the software licensing fee. This is typically charged per user per month. This can range from $50 to $200 per user, depending on the selected ERP and the features that come along with it. For example, Odoo actually offers an all-in-one pricing model that includes full ERP features at a flat rate. So even if you'd like to have any add-ons, any customizations, that that can be included in the same cost, the same base pay that you have for the Odoo. And the next cost bucket is your implementation and infrastructure costs. So this is where we cover a range of critical steps. We talk about the scope planning, configuration, customization, data migration, testing, staff training, change management, and finally system commissioning. We also include infrastructure costs here. While most ERP solutions today they're all cloud based, on-premise hosting is still a viable option, and we can talk about that, especially for companies with strict data control or security needs. And if you are unsure of which route is better for your business, a Jivaso expert can walk you through a detailed comparison of cloud versus on-premise hosting. And when we talk about the pricing for this, the implementation costs typically range from $40,000 to $200,000 for small to medium-sized businesses with under 100 employees. Of course, the final cost depends on your specific business needs and operational complexity, but this should give you a ballpark for initial budgeting purposes. And the third cost bucket is your post implementation support. This is actually an ongoing support because ERP is not a one time setup. Your system will need continuous maintenance, updates, enhancements, and emergency support as your business evolves, because an ERP has to grow and evolve with you. And this includes 24/7 support availability, guaranteed response times, and continuous improvements and version upgrades. At Jivaso, we typically work with clients on a pay as you go support model. So, depending on the scale of your system and support needs, we recommend budgeting about $1,000 to $5,000 per month. And this support budget is actually in addition to your annual software licensing fee. I believe this actually gives you a good understanding of how the pricing works when it comes to ERP implementation. And the next major part that we have to talk about is the timeline. What does the ERP implementation timeline look like? So a fast track implementation timeline actually takes about 16 to 24 weeks for small businesses with less than 100 employees. But as with any complex operation, the actual timeline may vary. There are certain things that we have to consider when it comes to the timeline of an ERP based on your business type. The first one is your scope clarity. Are you implementing ERP just for manufacturing and inventory, or across quality management, regulatory compliance, field service, and multi channel sales? So, the more departments involved, the more coordination is needed. And then you have your data migration. You will need to migrate product file codes with revision history and component level BOMs, sterilization logs, supplier certifications, lot or serial data, and distribution records, all with traceability intact. And then you have your ongoing changes. So, if you're planning to add new product lines, example, class 2 devices or implantables during rollout, or shifting to a new sales channel like D2C or rental program, then the timeline may need adjustment based on that. And then change management. So training your production teams, regulatory staff, warehouse operations, and sales reps, it's critical because they are going to use the software too. This is not just the software, it's a process shift across every stage of your value chain. And then your customization needs. So if you require features like UDI tracking, serialized inventory, rental fleet visibility, or field service reporting, those will add time but are essential for compliance and operational precision. At Jivaso, we specialize in ERP rollouts for medical device industry. We build realistic timelines with phased deployments, ensuring minimal disruption to daily operations and compliance workflows. Because when it comes to an ERP, it actually has to run along with you and your business. It doesn't have to stop you. If you're someone who's looking to scale your business with ERP, or if you'd like to explore a little more about how ERP can actually change a lot of things in your current business work, please book a free consultation with us using the link in the description, and we'd love to talk with you about it. And if you really enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our latest updates. Let's build smarter systems together. Thank you.